Hi Sequels friends, if you watched my last video, you know that I have a new series launching and it is Sales Sunday. And since today is Sunday, let's talk about the previous week's sales. Now, today is 6/19, so we are going to talk about every item that sold for me from 6/6 through 6/12. So let's get into it. Hi Sequels friends, welcome back to my channel. It is fabulous to have you here. If you happen to be new, my name is Heather and I'm a part-time reseller across various platforms, and I love to document my journey on YouTube. Many of you guys have asked for me to detail all of my sales, and with the way things are going with the economy and with weirdness on Poshmark, it seems to be worthwhile to document all of the sales and not just the higher end items. Also, some of you guys may only be able to find lower end items at the store, or your business model supports selling a high volume of low price goods, then you may also find this video useful, helpful, and informative. So this Sunday's series of sales, Sunday's series of sales video is going to be done a little bit differently than the monthly what sold video. Rather than popping up the picture right here as I do for bolos, I'm actually going to flip the camera around and I'm going to show you on the platform. I'll just have a bunch of tabs open, show you on the platform the item, confirm what platform it's sold on, as well as how much I grossed and net on it. And at the end, I'll give you the total gross sales and net sales for the week and any other insights I may have. So let's flip right around and get into these sales. First up, let's start out with Poshmark sales. These Wrangler vintage jeans I've had for over a year, so they are currently at clearance pricing, and I sold them for $14 and ended up putting in my pocket just $9.55. This next beautiful boho flowy top I got at the Goodwill bins. I've had it since October, and again I just recently put it on clearance and ended up selling for $12 plus it looks like some shipping discounts, so I made only $6.33. This, I think, is the biggest bundle that I've ever had, and I gave the person a really great deal as they bought mostly jewelry and scarves, and you know that that cost me next to nothing. So we had a few pieces of jewelry, a couple scarves, and a couple pieces of clothing. Overall, I netted $5 to $10 on each piece, but the total came in at $72, and after cost of goods, I made $47.10. So while I didn't sell the pieces for that much, I did get rid of a bunch of jewelry items and stuff that I've had for quite a long time, and still ended up bringing in a decent amount of money at almost $50. So don't sleep on those bundles, and then also always remember, as I've always said, scarves and jewelry are great add-on pieces that encourage people to bundle. Now this next sale you guys are going to remember from my flip of this week, and they are the rare vintage Polo Ralph Lauren driving shoes. Also moccasins, made in Italy. I paid up for these at $19.99, sold them for $99, and made $59.21. I'm telling you, driving shoes always sell, and I've been picking up a lot of Polo lately because it is moving. Now let's move on to eBay sales. As you may know from previous videos, I've been selling a lot of things for my partner's mom. This is one of her items since she is downsizing. They are Currier and Ives, which were a very popular dishware set. They do have some flaws, as you can see in the pictures, and these were a couple of extra pieces that I was thinking of just donating to Goodwill, but I was like, you know what, let me just put them on and see if they sell. They did end up selling. They sold quickly too. I posted them on, well, they sold within less than a month. I sold them for $19.99. I only made $7.45, but still better than giving back to Goodwill. Now belts, you guys, you can get belts for 50 cents to $1, and they will move for a fairly decent price. This is a vintage casual corner leather belt made in Italy, sold it for $23.99 and net $15.03. Next up, we're moving to Mercari, and I gotta tell you, Mercari is the place that I am getting rid of all the stuff that I don't want, and this is a prime example. This is a Lincoln American tee that came in a DIY t-shirt thread up box, and I ended up selling this for $11 and netting just $3.50 because I accidentally had free shipping, which seems to be a problem on Mercari. I really need to look through my entire store. Next up is this knit crochet coral pink democracy top. Again, this is a bins find. I originally had it listed for $14 to $19. Here I sold it for $15 and netted $11.76. That's not too shabby on a bins item. Skinny jeans gray. These jeans, again, I messed up on my shipping, guys. I just don't know what is up. And I have them on clearance pricing. So I sold them for $10. I know it's going to take priority shipping to sell it, to ship them. So I ended up actually losing $2.76 on this sale. Yes, it happens, but this was motivation to get me to go and fix that free shipping on Mercari. Okay, so even this part I'm going to do just slightly different. I'm going to tell you what the gross number for this week, 6/6 through 6/12, the gross came in at $276.98. Now, rather than just giving net, let's take out some of those really important things that get taken out that thus creates the net pricing. So first, we got to pay those platform fees. Unfortunately, they want their money. So I did end up spending $55.64 on platform fees. Now, also, along with platform fees, you're going to have to pay for some shipping. If you're selling on eBay like I do, you're going to have to pay for shipping. If you're selling on Mercari, you may have to pay for shipping. I like to a lot of times use a pirate ship to ship on Mercari because it can sometimes be more advantageous, but you'll definitely have to pay for that. So, overall, I paid $24.41 in shipping. Now, before we don't want to just subtract this out of our gross to get our net because we still haven't accounted for the cost of goods. Now, I already paid for these cost of goods a while ago, but I still like to take them out now at this point so I can see what the total net numbers are for the week. And the cost of these goods that I happen to sell here came to $39.76. Now, that means our net came to $159.93. That is how much money we get to move from our business account over into our personal account. And that's also assuming that you want to move it, because I like to keep some over in that business account to pay for bubble mailers, other subscriptions like One Shop, and all of that kind of jazz. But in the gist, if you've got everything paid for, you can go ahead and put that money in your pocket. Now, some eagle eyes may notice that if you actually subtract out all of those numbers, there is a $2.76 difference. Why is that? Well, if you paid attention during the video, you know, and that is because I sold those jeans and I ended up losing $2.76 on them, but I zeroed out that transaction because, like I said, my cost of goods have already been paid for, so I zeroed out that transaction and don't keep it in the negative. Now, that's just the way I choose to do my monthly numbers. You may do yours different, but I do want to explain that because there is a $2.76 difference. Overall, not a great week and not truly representative of the kind of sales I typically have. But if you watched my video explaining where the heck I've been for the last weeks, you'll know that I'm all out of sorts between my new full-time job and just and computer problems. So I'm all out of sorts on getting back into my routine of listing regularly. That is the main reason why my sales have slowed. I am just not listing like I was. Now, if I netted this much every week, then I would stand to make about $600 a month. but you guys who have been with me for a while know I typically average between maybe like 1,200 or so a month on average. So definitely coming in slower than anticipated. I'm guessing my overall numbers for the month are going to be a bit slower because we are planning some out of town trips and have family coming in, but I'm gonna try my best to get my ass in gear because I don't want to have less than $1,000 month, and if I do, I will only have myself to blame. I can't blame Poshmark anymore. It'll just be my own damn fault. So that's where we came in for the week. I hope you guys enjoy this series, and if you do, please leave a comment down below. I would just love to know, because many of you guys have asked for something like this, if you are enjoying it. If you made it to the end of the video, oh my gosh, congratulations. Virtual hugs to you. You are now a Sequels friend. You are making your way to BFF status. And to get there quicker, you might as well go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring the bell so that you're notified every Friday and Sunday as I upload new videos. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I can't wait to see you next Friday with some more reselling content. Take care, everybody. Have a fabulous week, and I'll see you then. Bye.